Happy holidays and welcome. I'm Kristen with Unstoppable Outside, and today I wanted to go through some of my favorite things as we're heading into the Christmas holiday and help you find some things that might be great gift ideas for your friends and family who love to hike and backpack. All of the items I'm going to be sharing with you today are items that I use regularly, and they're items that I've gifted to my friends and family as well. And they're all fairly affordable except for one Splurge item, and I'll be going through the details of the price for each of them. I'll also be putting links to all of these items in the description, and feel free to leave a comment on items that you love or you've shared to your friends and family as gifts as well. All right, let's jump in. Oh, hi. The first item on my list that I never leave home without is a light pair of mittens. I get cold really easily, and I really like these Dakine Crossfires that I have right now. They're lightweight, they're water resistant, and you could even layer a thicker glove over them. But these are my go-to, and they only run about $40. I've tried more expensive brands like Arc'teryx. I've tried REI hard shells, but these just have a little bit of warmth, and I find that they're really great. I'm still keeping an eye out for a more full waterproof version with this more lightweight setup, but mittens are great because they actually keep your fingers warmer by being together in the glove versus separated into the different finger holes when you actually buy gloves. So mittens, and these are super colorful. I just love these. So these are men's. I don't know that they have the same designs for the women's, but I definitely love anything colorful. Sticking with the colorful theme, these are my Dirty Girl Gaiters. These are the Spacing Out theme, and they're only going to set you back $23 as a gift. And also, even though they're called Dirty Girl Gaiters, they're not just for girls. They have generic colors, or, I mean, what dude wouldn't want to run with like constellations and the Milky Way on their feet? Super fun. And I've actually gotten comments from a lot of people on the trail that these are, really cool. So they come with the Velcro to attach to the back of your shoe, and then they have a hook that you hook onto your laces. I'm always kicking up dirt and stuff into my shoes, so these really make a difference. I also have a pair of Salmons that have the strap that go underneath, and you Velcro around the ankles, but I find those to be stiffer. Additionally, I have had the longer pair of gaiters for like snow or wet conditions, and I definitely recommend those. Outdoor Research has a pair like the Rocky Mountain High. They run closer to $55, but I think those are a good investment as well for your friends and family who might be doing snowshoeing or more mountaineering expeditions. So yeah, Dirty Girl Gaiters. Mine aren't as colorful, but you can definitely get more colorful pairs, but you can never go wrong with wool socks. They're pretty spendy when you like look at the price of a pair of socks compared to like, when you're just going to buy a pair of socks to wear day to day. These will set you back $15 to $30 per pair, depending on if they're like the lightweight shorties for running, or you're getting thicker ones for like your mountaineering boots. These are just kind of the mid-level hiking pair. I recommend Darn Tough just because they have a lifetime warranty. I've had these for quite a few years now and still haven't worn them out, but I also have pairs by REI, Smartwool, so all of those brands are just fine, but I think you can really never have enough socks in different layers or thickness of the wool socks. One thing I would tell you to look out for is make sure you get a pair that's at least 50% wool. Otherwise, I feel like it's not really serving the purpose, because the wool is what keeps your feet warm, and especially when you get wet, so that your feet don't get cold in the winter. If you watched any of my videos this summer, you'll know that I absolutely love my camp pillow that I got this year. It was a game changer, and I don't think I could ever go back. This is one that I got from Enlightened Equipment, and it cost me $25. You can buy very similar ones on Amazon, but I particularly got this one because it has a strap that goes around my air mattress. And yeah, I just really love the Splurge, and it's lightweight enough that it's not like a huge addition to your backpacking kit. So I think this is a fun one to get, and I sleep so much better with it. So I love simple setups, and this Lifestraw Peak Series 1 liter bladder with the filter is a really great addition to anyone's backpacking or hiking kit. There's also the version by Katadyn or the Sawyer Squeeze. I found that the Sawyer Squeeze bladders don't hold up as well, but that's personal preference. Also, these filters can also be attached to larger bladders, so I just got a 3-liter Hydro Pack that this also fits on, which I really love. So this will set you back about $44, and I think it's just a great way to have your water with you. You can drink straight out of this, and then you don't have to carry a larger system. So if someone's looking to get out backpacking for the first time, or they've got a really complex system, I think this is a really nice gift idea.
I have to be able to read my notes, sir. Yeah.
Sticking with the water theme, this 500 milliliter or 16-ounce water bottle from Nalgene is one of my favorites. I was introduced to it a few years ago on a trip, and a friend was making miso soup in it, and I just was like blown away. I was just like, how have I not thought about this? So you can fill it with hot water, and it's small enough to throw into your pockets to stay warm. I do my coffee and hot chocolate in it. I've also gifted this to many friends, and then I pair it with a little cozy. This is, you could just get a beer cozy. This one actually has some insulation in it, but that makes sure that you don't burn your hands. But this is only going to set you back $15. You could even pair it with like some electrolytes or coffee, instant coffee, to make a nice little gift set. A little bit on the heavier side, but I think this is really important for anyone who is relying on technology when they're going out backpacking, is a portable charging block. This particular model I just got off of Amazon, and it'll set you back around $25, but this one was discontinued. So you can go online to Amazon and find some very similar versions. It's about the size of a wallet. But this is the one that I take out for just a weekend backpacking trip. I can get 2 solid charges of my cell phone on it and still have some juice left over. So I definitely recommend this because I rely on my phone for maps and satellite texting. So very important to stay in touch with your loved one who's going out backpacking. So I think it's very thoughtful. So a little bit more on the expensive side, but it pays for itself in the terms of a annual National Parks Pass. This America the Beautiful Pass will set you back $80 for the year. But if you think of someone who might be going to 3 to 4 national parks, and each time it's cost over $30 for an entrance fee, this is the way to go. Similarly, if you know that someone's going to be doing more local areas, such as in Washington State, we have the Discover Pass, and that's $50 for the year, and that's going to give you access to all of the trailheads and Washington State parks. But this will get you into all of the national parks, plus if you want to camp on national forest land, this covers this as well for your parking. So this is a great gift for, if you can figure out if your friend or family hasn't renewed yet, this is a great, splurge to get for them. Or just someone who has been talking about getting outside, this is a nice way to just nudge them in that direction. So I think this is a really good gift idea to help people get outside and stay outside. And the last item that I'm going to cover off on is a bit of a splurge. It's going to be a minimum of $300, but this literally can save someone's life. So if you have someone who goes out hiking, goes out backpacking, anywhere in the backcountry, even if like someone's a hunter and they don't have cell signal, Garmin InReach is a way for them to get help, even just keep in touch with you, just to be like, hey, I made it to my camp, I'm good for the night. And personally, this has saved my life, so it's definitely near and dear to my heart. So I would recommend it for anyone that you want to stay in touch with when they're out doing their adventures. Alternatively, you could help them upgrade their cell phone. The new iPhones, I believe, Google Pixel 9 and some of the Samsung Galaxies also now have satellite texting, and so that offers a very similar service. Garmin is standalone, and it does require a minimum subscription of $7.99 a month to have the service, but I think it's definitely worth it, and it's something that someone probably wouldn't buy themselves, but would definitely be a worthwhile gift, so I recommend this. So I hope you found my favorite things helpful. All of these things are things I actually use and they actually work, so I hope that you or your loved ones or friends find them helpful too. And let me know in the comments if you get any of these, and report back. All right, I'll see you next week on my next adventure, but happy holidays and Merry Christmas.